Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Walla and tonight I'm going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now as usual I'll be recording this live stream and it'll be uploaded on my YouTube channel sometime for streams ended. So of course if you're watching this at a later time, do be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy what you see. And hello there caffeinated wolves, hello to everyone else lurking away, it's good to have you all here this evening. Sorry for the slightly late start. Life! Had to drive my brother and his wife home, Plus there was Ben & Jerry's cake. Yes, there is a thing as Ben & Jerry's cake. Hashtag I'm not sponsored by Ben & Jerry's. I mean, it would be amazing if I was. You know, just a subtle hint there, Ben & Jerry's. You know, just putting that out there. Anyway. Right. If you just noticed, Albert was chit-chatting about a raffle. I am doing a surprise impromptu giveaway today for those of you in chat. If you're a Moose Ball or higher, raffle, no, prize, prize, will enter you in the giveaway. And what is the prize? Any game on Discord under the hashtag Trading Hub channel that you see on the Discord. I've got a big list of games, and basically just pick one, and if you win, it's yours. Simple, right? The only requirement is you've got to be a Moose Bull or higher, which basically means you've spent at least 6 hours in chat. Right, so enough of that. Game loaded up, shall we? Looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this. Why am I only wearing one slipper? I got out of the shower and I'm like, right, hot shower, it's now cold outside the shower. And I got downstairs, I thought my feet are cold, so I'm going to put my slippers on. So I put one on and then I was like, no, I need to set up the giveaway and I need to do the stream and oh, the stream's running, I've got 4 minutes. And then I kind of did all that and then realised I didn't finish putting my slippers on. So I've just took the other one off. That's where we're at. Both slippers are off. Hey, good Andrew, how's it going? We're talking slippers.
Charles the IV.
Yes, Charles the IV. We know all about him. Actually, I don't know a thing about him. And I gotta laugh, bless him. My little, I guess he's now my nephew. My brother's wife's son. Took him home and he was just there chatting away in the back, doing, acting the way kids are and that. And he's talking about boosters, activating the boosters. And then we're driving along and he's like, everybody hold on. I'm like, what? Am I about to crash? Ah! And it was just like, no, he's just talking about boosters and going really quick. So you hold on because the car's going fast. It was just like, everybody hold on. It's like, what do you see that I don't see? Fortunately, there was no crashing. It was just him playing pretend. Right, before we carry on with the game, I just want to make sure. Total entries, 0. Why are there 0 entries? Have I set this up wrong? Please note the list does not reset until the next raffle is... Ah, there we go. It just took a while. So yes, you both have entered. Okay, cool. Because I don't use these features on the bot enough, it always worries me when I've got to set it all up. Because it's like, oh, is it working? It's an !prize. Well, the !raffle is the mod controls for it. Right, so where are we? Cadenstra, you're lucky you've just turned up now and not late last night. We had a very gruesome detail to deal with. We're investigating the murder of the bandit that attacked the horses. And he was... He's dead. Let's just put it that way. He's very, very dead. If you want me to show you, I can, but I'm just going to assume you don't. Unfortunately, it is midnight and everywhere is shut, including the inn, and I can't sleep. So, I will push the wrong button. Do a lot of the... Have you seen much of this game? How do I go in there? I don't want to know how I get in there. Right, what am I looking for? I need a seat. I need to sit down. Is that a seat? That's a fake seat. Damn the fake seats. I need a seat. I need a real seat. I need a seat to sit on. Wait, why don't I sit next to my horse? I can't read the book I was going to read because I'm too high level. Fine. Let's just wait until in the morning. You've seen a good bit, but not all of the stream. Oh, you're cheating on me with other streamers! But is now hurt. Actually, it doesn't bother Albert at all. He's fine. Also, I had Ben and Jerry's cake for pudding tonight. Shouldn't an inn be 24 hours? No, not necessarily. No, it's fine. I'm only teasing. I know you've had your work and stuff. It's all good. It's all good. You're the innkeeper. Yes, it was cookie dough. I've still got the fudge flavour. Is this breakfast available? Why do I still have my torch out? So many food for me, I'm hungry, and Pebbles is very hungry. I kinda need to cook that first. Can I borrow your cooker?
God be with you.
Can you tell me anything about Lubosh?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Well, you're an innkeeper. I would presume you'd know everything.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Is the stream okay? Oh, no, it's not. I've dropped a few frames. I don't know what everybody else is doing in the house with the internet, so that wasn't an issue your end, that was an issue my end. It seems to stabilized. I dropped 3,500 frames, which isn't anything too crazy. Do let me know if it gets worse. I don't know whether it's a Twitch end, my end, and it's going up. I don't know if it's a problem on my end, as in everybody's downloading stuff on the house, or whether or not it's my ISP, or whether it's Twitch. I can't tell. All I know is it's going up. So a little skip. Yeah, it seems to be.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Well, I know this is an issue my end, because I can see out the corner of my eye the number is going up. So if I'm obviously having this issue, it's going to affect all of you guys, not just the one.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all. Thank you.
So I learned nothing new from this guy. Can I borrow your cooker, please? Hello, I've come to borrow your cooker. This isn't your cooker room. Ah, there it is. I'm just gonna borrow what's in the pot as well. It's raining there as well? Oh dear. They reckon it might snow this week. Right, so I got some stuff that needs going into storage. Need to keep that on me because that's the murder. Cooked roe deer kidneys. Wait, it was a rack of like a rack of ribs earlier. Move that to the horse. What's a bad word? Snow? Excuse me, maid. I know you're busy, I can't talk to you. Call it sand instead, because your mum said the snow was bad. That's actually kind of funny. Excuse me, love.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Why am I being stupid? That's twice I've just been told he went to the priest, and I'm still like, oh, I'm going to ask more people in the inn. And everyone's telling me he spoke to the priest. I'd make a terrible police officer. And yes, the snow was fun.
Do you know what Lubosch was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosch used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
God bless.
Yes, I knew. It's because I don't have a notepad. I should get a notepad. Oh, hello! I'm joking. I'm going to go to the priest. What am I doing? I'm going to the priest. It's the church. Ah. Oh, guess what? Speaking of which, Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday. Guess what's Tuesday? Well, this church doesn't look very... It's about to fall down. Where does everybody sit? Is the toilet? No, guess not. My name is Walla, and popcorn. What's Tuesday? Well, it's something you're not taking part in because you can't remember. So, you know. You work Tuesday? No! Are you joking? Please tell me you're joking. Should we postpone it then? Because I know you want to see it. Should we do it Wednesday instead? Wait, you'll be sleeping Wednesday, won't you? Oh. Gosh darn it. That's the church. I don't know, it comes out. I don't know if there's like a time restriction of when it comes out. I was just gonna do it like normal start time. It's like an hour long, I guess. I mean, we could do it early if... We could do 7 o'clock. I don't know what time everybody's going to be available because as far as I'm aware, based on what people said in Discord, it's only me, you and Waffles that are going to be interested in watching it, so... I'm going to wait a couple hours. I'm going to wait 2 more hours and hope that the priest is around. I mean, they're like, what, 40-minute episodes, and we get 1 episode a week, so it's not like it's going to take too much time to watch it. Hey, Ma. That guy just sat on his horse staring into space for 2 hours. So creepy. Damn it, where the hell is the priest? Small print TV, how's it going? Right, there's a thing up there, so maybe I can... How is this a private area? It's just like an empty room. Okay. I'm going to use this route here. How do I get in there? Locked hard. Try and lockpick it, but people are probably watching. Hello. Father Godwin, I've been looking for you. You're a very difficult man to find. Okay, fair enough.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Yeah, I knew you would say that. Right, so where are we, chat? I can't smack up a priest. Are you sure? Don't you remember Mountain Blade, Cadensra? We used to play sticking with the pointy end with the monks. The monks would always lose. 4 local times, 9 for Walla. Do you want to start at 9 o'clock, do you?
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Ooh.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Maybe he wants me to get him drunk.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
I'll help,
Consider it done.
but
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Kind of hoping though she might be able to teach me a bit about herbalism. Right. Why are my feet sore? Did I jump from a height? I don't think I did I? I'm also tired. Coming through. Horsey. Where's the inn? I can't remember. Oh, it's there. Right. I'm gonna ruin my sleeping pattern now. Come back and tell the priest I'm a wizard. I don't think that'll work.
God be with you.
And you. Everyone's so Christian.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly.
For how long?
One night, please.
Just the one night?
Sure, but let's see your coin first.
I
These
can't
are harsh times.
get over these graphics though. These graphics are absolutely amazing. I've seen an article earlier as well. They've sold like 10 million copies in
Like
a week.
sleeping on a cloud it is.
Which is like beats some AAA games. Bear in mind, this is an indie game.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. In here, and there's a ladder. The loft. Ah! There is a lot of detail and depth, you're correct. This is all I get for privacy? A small curtain? And where's the trunk for all my belongings? Aha! Is there anything I want to store? So much weight. Right, I'm gonna put the book away. Just for the time being. Right, so I'm gonna sleep until... What time is evening? Let's say 6. I was gonna say, if you like it, Enzer, when I'm next there, you could play it on my laptop if you want. Get a go on it, but I'll only be there for like 2 weeks, so is that really enough time? And then what if you get addicted and I just don't see you for those entire 2 weeks, and I don't see my laptop either because you're just playing it for 2 weeks straight? I've already created a monster once. Oh no 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 no! I nearly walked down there. That would have been terrible. Do I need this armor still? No, I don't think I do, so I could probably sell it. He's singing and dancing, it's nice.
Who knows what she's like? For all anyone knows, she might be some wild woman.
Welcome, Henry.
Everybody knows my name. That's actually a little worrying.
Give me something to drink.
Good day, Henry.
He's got
Thank you. Thank you 100-fold. You have a good heart.
stuck there all day like
Did you guys see that?
Humiliated,
God save me,
abused,
Henry.
and left to starve. Gives me goosebumps just to think of it.
Tell me you guys saw what I just did there.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I would like to stuff. Oh, you're not going to buy my... Are you a grocer? I think you're a grocer. Thought you were like a general trader. Sorry. Ah, trader. You didn't see what I did? I gave that poor thirsty fellow a drink. Hey Zila, how's it going?
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Also guys, I'm doing a little giveaway. Any game on the trading hub on the Discord server is up for grabs at the moment. Exclamation mark prize. Way to enter. Let's do better than mine. You know what? I don't need 59 kidneys. Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. Free savior schnapps. Okay. Give him 9.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
My cup is empty. Oh, you don't have that much money? Let's make him go bust.
Since it's you.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
I'll drop by 10 gold.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Nice. Nice. Now I'm going to quickly go back outside to the grocer and sell him. I can run again! You buying all my kidneys? I've already cooked them all. He's only got 40 gold. I can only sell him like 4. I can't math. Sell him like 5. Here, have 5 kidneys.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Kevin Go,
Hi.
hello, how's it going?
For that amount.
How are you doing? There's no butcher in this area, is there? Oh, the butcher's all the way over there. I don't remember where I parked the horse. I parked him at the inn. And hello Ragnar as well. By the way guys, if there's a game on the Trading Hub section on the Discord server that's got your interest, exclamation mark prize will enter you in a giveaway to grab that game. Damn. Grocer's shut. Back, shh. We all got a shh. Catandra's back. Can I talk, Cadensra? Or do I have to shush as well? Because, you know, if I have to sit in silence, it kind of defeats the object of streaming.
Haven't you heard? He's caught in some wench on the side.
Backish. Ah. I thought that's what you meant.
My pleasure.
That is how it works, Zila. Yes, you are correct. Pebble, I don't know where to put you, really. I don't know where to park you. Guy's got a log stuck in his hand. I don't know what's going on. Wait, where's the maid? Maybe the... Wait. I can't reach you up there.
Good health to you.
Side wench. I didn't pick up on that. I thought this said wench on the side. He's got 150 gold. And Cadenzra subscribing to the herd. Oh, it's a gift from a Kevin Kuo. Get your star back, Cadenzra. Welcome back. And thank you, Kevin Kuo, for your absolute amazing support. Oh, Kevin Kuo, I'm glad you're here, actually. My youngest brother would like to say thank you to you for the camera. Because on his wedding, I took 450 photos, I think, and about 5 videos for his wedding day. And I even took photos after the wedding photographer had left. And I filmed all the speeches and things, so he's very happy about that, and he wanted to say thank you. He also asked me to pass on the thanks to you as well. Wait, I gotta pay for the Savior Schnapps? How much are they charging me? $94? Bloody hell. Yeah, it's I bought an extra battery, so I got 2 batteries. I burned through both batteries on the wedding day. I could have took more photos, but as I say, just ran out of batteries and yeah, couldn't do anything else about it. Fine wine. Ooh, what does that do for nourishment? 18. Does lentil soup go off? Durability, 2 days. See, I don't seem to be struggling for food, really. I'll buy 1 Savior Schnapps. It's extremely expensive, but... I'm trying to play this how I play all the other games. Whenever I'm trading for goods, I don't actually buy for it.
Why not?
Well, what killed the batteries is actually the movie making. If I didn't record the speeches, like one speech was like 20 minutes, like all the main speeches was like 20 minutes, and it just murdered my batteries.
Is this enough?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
So you're admitting the Hungarian is actually nonsense?
You're flaying me here.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Fine, 70 it is.
I'll go for that.
But yeah, I mean, no spoilers either. Just go it steady. I haven't got very far into this game at all. Right, so now I'm just waiting. Speaking of food, nourishment. Oh, I haven't got any food. I put my phone to the side. Goulash or paprikash, I don't know what either of those are. Right, so I'm gonna sleep for an hour, I think, keep my energy levels up. I don't know what getting drunk's gonna be like. I'll sleep for an hour. I still don't know what goulash is. I mean, I've heard the name before, but... Welcome back. Also, I know how to read now. I learned how to read. And I tripped up because the guy who was teaching me how to read, right, and he's like, "Oh, so what did you read?" And he actually was after the meaning behind the book, but because I didn't read the book, I couldn't give him the meaning of the book because I personally didn't read it, and obviously the meaning was about greed and stuff, and I just rabbited on about some goose. And the guy's like, "Okay, so you read the words, but you didn't understand the meaning. That's fine." So I'm like, "Great, I didn't read it." Then he told me to go read a Aladdin book, and again, I didn't read that. Joseph, while I'm waiting, I think me and you should have a game.
Good day to you.
I've got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
Yeah, 8 gold works for me.
To the women. God bless them.
Oh, did I really just do that? I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Can you just go bust, please? I kind of screwed up this. Please just go bust. I screwed up. He's got a 1 there. Oh, of course he's not going bust. Hey, Ivan, how's it going? Wait, did you just really...
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Fine. Right. Let's try and do this properly. I am waiting for the priest, yes, while losing my money because of a stupid mistake.
I'll be right back with that.
Ale!
I've only got 2 hands.
Also, you'll notice that different
This'll
coloured
be the
die
one.
I've got is actually my lucky dice.
Pull me an ale.
How does this work? By playing it correctly.
1 ale, please.
Basically, I'll do another round with them and I'll
1 ale
explain
over
because I
here,
want to win a
please.
round. You roll 6 dice. You need a 1, a 5, a 1 or a 5 to score in the singular. A 1 will get you 100, 5 will get you 50 points. Or you need 3 of the same die. And then if you get those, you take them out to score, and then you can either re-roll or bank your score. But if you don't, if you roll a
This'll be
load
the
and
one.
don't get a right one, you go bust, which he's not about to do. Why do you get to roll twice in a row? That's not even funny.
We'll see.
I
I'd
lost.
be with you, Henry.
I don't know why he was rolling twice in a row. I think he was cheating. Where's this priest? I'm gonna go see him. I don't know where he lives. Okay, no worries. Is he going to the pub, or do I have to meet him at the pub? What if he's upstairs? Nope, it's locked. Maybe this is his house. Very messy. I don't know whose food I just ate, but I just ate someone's food. Okay, no one is in this house at the moment. They make nice food though. Back to the tavern. Yeah. Villager, villager, villager. Rock, chosen.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I don't know, is Priest still going to be called Priest? Can't actually remember his name. Hello.
Coming right up.
There he is. Father Godwin.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Hang on, let me put my torch in my trousers. Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
Well, I'm Walla Walla. I'm from England.
I'm from Skalitz.
My pleasure.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
And the priest's trust, so I should probably tell the
They're dead.
truth.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Coming
Here,
right up.
we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
Well, that's smart. Jam a flaming piece of wood down your pants. Well, yeah, why not?
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless.
Pour me one.
We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages.
Just as you
There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovno. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noel? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
I got a feeling, I don't know.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Alright, at first I was a bit suspicious of him. I thought he was kind of like trying to relive things through me. I think I've been watching too many crimes. Why did my PC freeze? What is going on? It seems I'm gonna actually reboot the stream. I think, because I'm also gonna alt-tab out in a minute. I'll carry on with this conversation. I'll pause it, and I'll check Twitch and Twitter.
Ale.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubos told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits is in Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable well in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Oh, that was a bit of a rant, wasn't it? If this was dead, then he'll die before the morning. I was kind of expected people to rush in and then just cut his head off or something. Because there was a load of voices in the background and I thought, oh god, someone's just going to run in here. Unfortunately, he's still alive. You want to preach against debauchery. What do you think of Hus? Teacher Master Hus. What are folks saying about it? Enough about preaching. Yeah.
Cheers. All the best.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
You've reached a new level in drinking. I've leveled up in my alcoholism. Yay! Why is that even a thing? How much is this costing me? That's kind of the plan, Kernzura. Hopefully he's paying. I'm meant to be investigating a murder here. Instead, I'm just getting trolleyed.
Enough of this! Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
I sense a fist fight in the morning.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Yeah, here comes a fist fight. There's always a fist fight whenever there's drink.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
I'm drunk, man. How can I fight? I'm drunk.
That.
Wait, why am I fighting two people?
Don't weak at the knees, have you?
Yes! Cheeky blows!
Shit.
Did I win?
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Wait, are we... I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Am I meant to be following?
There we are. Look at this beauty.
We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is really gonna piss off the bailiff. Why am I doing this? I should have walked away. I'm drunk. It's fine.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
What the
priest
fuck
has
happened?
mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
The priest's meant to be helping me solve a murder. This is all in the name of justice, right? Hopefully. Oh, what the fluff. That is a lot of sheep. Good job on getting my stream banned, yeah. Why is everything sideways?
Damn!
Father Godwin, why is my head spinning sideways? My girlfriend's dead.
I have to say that was a fine evening.
Hey, Kitsy. Way to ruin it, man. We were having a beautiful moment. And the priest's trust. I think I did. Where's my armor?
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
And Kevin Kilo.
Step on in my head.
Gifting a sub to Kitsy.
God.
Welcome, Kitsy. To the
My
sub
poor
hut.
suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What?
So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
But what about the confessional? And I've leveled up in drinking again. This is just not even... I'm gonna get lynched. But I've leveled up in drinking. Yeah. I'm now... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. What do I say? What do I say? The confessional seal isn't sacred anymore? We'll never get away with it. Alright, but I can't guarantee the result. Sorry, but I'm not doing it. He went from like super priestly to, yeah, I'm way too hungover to do a sermon. Can you do it, dude? Help a guy out. You're my wingman. If you drink enough, the lynching will be okay. So the last time I go out with him on a drinking night. Level up from social drinker to village drunk. Yeah, I did. But I kind of, you know, got laid as a result, I guess.
Well, alright. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do, exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
I need to get dressed. It wasn't sheep. Am I dressed? I'm not dressed. I need to eat. I can't eat.
What's the matter with you? We have to...
There wasn't a sheep involved. Right, I need to... I should probably put some clothes on. And I need to... Which one's the hangover cure? Cool. Hey, Map. I don't remember the sermon, no. Don't put my armor on? Why not? I'm not... My usual outfit? I was naked. So you want me to give a sermon in my underwear?
I thought he'd never show up. The swill pump.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
This is gonna be... I'm gonna get run out of town.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas.
It's like watching Rick and Morty.
Hoc facite in meam commemorationem.
All the burping.
Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Oh dear. I've tried taking the hangover cure. I don't know which to do. But I wouldn't know about his pronunciation. I never did Latin. But I'm going to guess either... If we're going to stay immersed, we'll just say it's because he's drunk and hungover. As for the new girlfriend, I was just thinking, and this might sound terrible, but because there's no phones and Facebook these days, if Henry did have two girlfriends in two separate villages, one won't find out about the other one because, you know, they can't check his phone for texts. So, but I don't know what to make of this. I don't know how long that hangover cure will take to kick in.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
Boy has a cheek.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone.
I don't know. I'm going to stick with the
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
I'm not gonna talk about drunkenness. The sin is human. Let's go fornication.
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines? Even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
I'll stick to these.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
Yeah.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Oi! All honour to Godwin! Henry? Let him drink like one of us!
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Yes! I think it was a success. Apart from like one thing that made everybody go, ahem.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that huss.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, but he told it nicely.
Oh, save the day again. Well, I'm just a blacksmith's son.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you?
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out?
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhoff.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Oh. Right, guys, the next time a priest asks me to go meet him at the tavern, remind me to say no. These pebbles is still there.
Welcome,
Oh, Lord Almighty!
Are you the lady I had relations with? I don't remember.
Good health to you, Henry.
Right, so what am I doing now? Godwin's the fun guy. Yeah, he's alright. So how am I going to explain this? My girlfriend's dead. I don't have a girlfriend. Although I am looking at, I should definitely visit my favourite mill girl again. Yes, let's go visit my favourite mill girl. But yeah, my girlfriend's dead. She got murdered. I have a ring in my chest. Oh, my new... Well, we're not actually courting yet. We've only been on, like, 2 dates. And I beat up a guy. So let's go see her. Hopefully she doesn't hear news from shit. I can't pronounce the names. That village we just left. Carcass on the road. What's this all about? Carcass. I see no carcass. Oh, it's there. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's a deer. Aw. Oh, hello.
What in the name of God are you doing, poacher?
I wasn't hunting. That carcass was already lying here when I came by.
Horse shit. You're all covered in its blood.
I like a good fight. Sometimes that means getting a bit of blood on me. What of it?
Ah, all right, all right, all right. I suppose you're innocent after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. We'll just have to report it to someone. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it.
There was one time a guy came out and accused me of murder, and I questioned him, and it turned out he murdered the woman. So then he went to try and murder me. I killed him and stole his clothes. It's a true story. Is this the inn with the old... It's not. Why am I running there? By running, I mean... Oh, wait. I'm gonna go to Rattay first because I'm too overloaded to travel. Damn it, now I gotta run there myself. Hello.
Sir.
The answer's no. is everybody laughing? What did I say? Oh, I don't know which way. Let me check the sat nav. Both paths lead to the same direction. Okay. What's the trouble with Switch? The delay, people respond. Oh, the deer, yeah. But I'm over encumbered now. I can't fast travel anywhere. Also, I saw a comic strip actually. It's why the Dragonborn was forbidden from taking part in the Hobbit's adventures. Because they're all discussing like how to get to their quest destination, and they're all like suggesting like I can't remember their names now, but all the different people in the room were suggesting ways of. I stick on this until I get to Neuhoff. We're all suggesting ways of getting there, like flying birds or flying eagle. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. But then the Dragonborn's just like, why don't you just fast travel? Everyone just staring. Oh, my horse is about to buck me off. Oh dear. Bandits, criminals. Another trap nearby. I read that as uncucumbered first. Kevin Co. How'd you uncucumber something? It's a trap. It might have just been bandits. Like criminals caught. Also, does anyone know, without spoiling things for me, because I bought a horse and then got given this horse. My horse is the horse I bought. Can you sell horses? Or have I bugged out the game? I didn't miss your stream earlier. It's just that I was in bed. Streamed earlier. Neuhoff doesn't have anything for me to sell, does it? Oh, there's a herbalist over there. Wait, why don't I... Food. I don't usually show up to ruin the party. You were streaming a forbidden game and I was like, hey kids, before you get banned, you're not allowed to stream that game. That's all I did. I got called the party pooper. Good evening. Hello. I forgot about that? Oh, I thought that's what you were referring. What time is it? Oh. Please tell me you're open, butcher. I have lots of meat to sell you. Excuse me, guard. Oh, he's locked. I can't take her out on a date when it's raining. Right, what about the grocer? Horse, please. Here, sir. Interesting.
Seems you're trying to flog me. How much do you have in mind?
Well, I tried to go for a walk with someone once and they said it was cold and they couldn't go very fast. They turned back. It's like, it's not even cold.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little.
It wasn't cold.
See now, I knew we'd...
Thank you. I'm going to check my skills, though. Oh, I can put a perk into drinking. I'm level 5 at drinking. Beer you get is 50% weaker, so you can drink more, but wine is twice as strong and will make you drunk faster. I guess the same is for that. Under the influence of alcohol, your hand will shake 25% less, and your bow skill is higher by +2. But when sober, your hand will shake 25% more. Nope. Horsemanship. Hunting. Nope. And nothing for maintenance yet. Ooh, strength. Perpetually bored at the moment. Which new game you got, kids? Gravedigger, nah. Gives you a 1/3 higher chance of overpowering your opponent, nah. You can deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into them, nah. You have a 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. That's Mule 2. You can carry 20 pounds more. Oh, yes, please. I'm going to take Featherweight because I keep doing falls. Nothing in there that I want to take just yet. Increases your speech skill when haggling. Troubadour. You have 50% higher reputation when you talk to women, so you can persuade them more easily. And you can avail of Bathwench's services for free. Ooh. Sure. How long have I been playing to hit level 7? I can't tell at the moment. Say on my Steam. I've only ever played this on stream. I haven't got very far at all. I don't know, should I go out of the thing? So I don't play Final Fantasy. 19 hours. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Hello! You can pick a fight with anyone in it. Well, you can murder anyone you want. I killed that guy that bugged out and took double the money off me yesterday.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
I do?
I've got some good...
Alright.
Yeah, I just want to sell stuff to you. Nothing there. There, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, oh, actually, you can have this.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
There's some, like, unnamed people do seem to respawn quite easily, so... Like, there's a bandit camp.
Is this enough?
We're getting there. Aye.
There's a bandit camp that I keep visiting and murdering. Alright, Teresa. It's raining.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. It's quite late to be going out somewhere just now. Will you come tomorrow?
Yes, I will. That's perfect. Farming bandits, yes. Wait, what? How much of a conversation did we just have that it instantly stopped raining? Yeah, there's a quest that's kind of bugged for me. It's annoying. Alright, I tell you what, I'll go here. Then I'll come back. Yeah, I've got to get bird cages and I've lost one. The quest marker keeps pointing to where there isn't one. Just slightly annoying. Vedechko. I can't remember why I came here. Oh, I'm looking for a guy called Riki. First off, I will check the... I don't know. I reckon the tavern. Is there a tavern? Where is the tavern? It's there. Okay. Do you remember that one time I... Wait a minute. Remember that one time I drew my arrow at someone and I got arrested for shooting someone with a bow even though I didn't?
Thief! Thief!
Where? Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Somebody help me!
I got him. Where did he go? Lost him. I will find him. No, I've lost him. Bet he despawned, didn't he? Well, I think he despawned. Anyway, so where was I? I was going to the pub. Remember when you tried to pickpocket a person and got arrested? Yeah, that was at the start of the game, and I didn't have the money to pay for him. Oh well, here we are, after that chase. I'm very thirsty. Hold it, horsey.
Watch what you're doing! There's people walking here! I just don't get it.
What don't you get?
Why do we have to sniff around for some stinking tanner? Can't we just leave him be?
Don't be such a knucklehead. Of course we can't leave him be. Runt would slit your throat if he heard you.
But he's just some cowardly peasant. What can he do to us?
You really can't get it into your thick skull, can you? It's about our fucking reputation.
How can it help our reputation? Folk already shit themselves when they see us.
God-fearing folk, maybe. But in this trade, even your own people have to be afraid of you. Otherwise, they might get the idea they can do without you. Get it?
All right. But that fellow ain't one of us, though.
You moron. That's just why we have to get him, right? So no one else tries it on.
It's all the same to me. I'll skewer him any...
I don't think they like that.
Be a bit more careful.
That sounded like... Is that the best you can do?
I'm stuck on a table.
Shit! You'll get
Jesus Christ! Do something, people! There's a bandit here!
God almighty, watch out!
People,
Over there!
look,
A bandit!
can you see him too?
Hey, who's there?
I don't know where the other guy is, though.
I'll squash you like the louse you are.
Is someone there?
God damn!
Get off me.
the answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Oh! We're drawing swords.
He must be here somewhere.
Oh, wait, we're drawing swords. Oh, why isn't he drawing his sword? Because I didn't equip it. Shit. Would explain a lot, actually.
Are you gonna cry now?
You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me.
I won! Oh, that's worth some money. So are they, and them.
Is someone there?
Well, this didn't help me at all. I wanted to beat them up. No, they're bandits. Apparently if they're bandits, it's fine. Wait, innkeeper, who are they?
My respects to you, sir. What was that noise?
Right, where did the bailiff go? Oh, hey, Boxer. You're a good horse. Sorry, I've kind of replaced you with Pebbles. Pebbles has a saddle. Alright, is there a trader or something in this town? Ah, there. You open? I want to sell some stuff that I just found lying around. Good day, my good fellow.
Good day to you.
That's what I just said. Why poor Boxer? It's totally fine. Oh wait, has he got any no, he hasn't. Alright, I don't think I can sell everything to him. Because he's only got 180 gold. Guess they were nice gloves. Oh, I should have asked him about Boxer. Not Boxer. Who's the other guy? Reek.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
You mean Hinek? He's the Tenor's son, isn't he?
Any idea where I could find him?
I don't know. Try at his folks' house, but he doesn't spend much time there.
So you know this Hinek. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around Tanners, and that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hinek Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Hinek's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Yeah, I forgot that they mentioned the Tanner.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Rattay for thieving, and in Neuhof he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Why, thank you. Alright, I'm off to Adela then, I believe. Number C. Might take a bath while I'm there as well.
What would life be without the brothel?
Sir, this is a bathhouse, not a brothel.
Nevertheless,
What-
a whore is a
What
whore.
the hell are you doing?
Hey, you there.
What are you up
Are you
to
going
here?
to hang around here
Get out
gaping
of here
like a
or I'll
stuffed
call the
squirrel all
guards on
day
you.
and night? If you
I don't
can't
think I was meant to
get
go in
a
there.
clear off.
What hole did you crawl out of? Do you want something?
Yes, Adela, please.
That sounded like...
I'm not allowed to talk to you. Fine. You look like an Adela. Can you help me?
What the hell was that?
You look nothing like an Adela. I take that back. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Are you in here? Nope. Oh, food. I like how I'm just eating everybody's food. It's great.
Nevertheless, a whore is a whore.
God be with you.
Staring at my breasts. Unless you're willing to pay.
I'd like to order something here.
And what is it you'd like?
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
How much does it cost?
What will it be then?
Did I just order it?
And a good scrubbing. Isn't that what the baths are for?
Well, my clothes are clean, so I think I did. Roidication? Lullaby potion. Right, so I had a bath. I don't know where. Nope.
Hey, you there. Are you going to hang around here gaping like a stuffed
Where is she?
Can't pay for a bath.
Wait, does that C point to her, or is it just pointing to the bathhouse in general?
What was that?
What are you gaping at? Have you paid?
What are you up
No? Then
I
get
heard
off.
you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
No.
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough, but I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
I don't see the point in that, Cadenza, if I'm all honest.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, He was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is. I only know when he came back, he usually came to see me.
I see. How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure. Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Right, so woodcutters camp. Sorry, dude. Enjoy your bath.
Be a bit... Oh, Lord Almighty.
Right, so I can either go to the woodcutters camp, speak to the inn, or talk to his father. Wait, where is the woodcutters camp? Oh, all the way over there. I'll go to the inn first, because it's kind of closer.
One beer.
My horse here.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
That's
Alright, Cleanser, we'll see you
Who
later.
are you anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I'll enjoy the film.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him. And it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right, all right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
I reckon it's to the east.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
It's got to be to the east, because that's where the woodcutters camp is. Yeah, it's not there or there. It's got to be there, so I'm going to head to C.
Here, just as you ordered.
Ow! Learn how to ride a horse.
Oh, God almighty.
I like this. I mean, I could still speak to the father, but I got enough clues to know where I'm going, I reckon. way up. I'm going the wrong way. Excuse me. Sorry. This isn't a road, is it? It's a farmer's field. How do I get there, though? That's the trouble. Can a horse scale a cliff? Come on, horse, give it some beans. Get all the beans. Go on. You can do it in Oblivion, so you can do it here. There we go. That wasn't hard, was it? How far away am I? Well, I'm right on top of it. I reckon this is it. It's a Tanner thing there.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you've no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Huh. Then who are you?
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you'd better come clean, all right?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was four of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your two gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then, nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Well, it's so violent. Yeah, it is. Harsh times.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
Hey Albert, I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. Ah, there he is. There's Albert. And grins near. Oh, welcome. How's it going?
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Ah, Planetside. It's a good game. Lots of
fun.
fun.
Who is this Runt? What does he look like? Do you know anything about him?
I never saw him before, but he's massive and scary as hell. Even his own men are afraid of him.
Did you notice what his sword looked like?
No, it was just a regular sword, I think. Why do you ask?
I think I once had the doubtful honour of meeting that bastard, and he has something that doesn't belong to him.
It's the guy that kicked our ass back in Scarlet's.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
Ah, that was Ginger. I thought it would be Ginger.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion?
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
You're coming with me. Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush will want to hear what you've got to say.
Don't suppose there's any chance you might turn a blind eye.
Why should I?
I didn't do nothing all that bad, and I told you everything I know. You can tell them yourself, and leave me here. And in a few weeks, I'll pack up and clear off.
No chance.
Nothing bad. How many people were screaming at Neuhof? Half the stables are burnt down.
I didn't kill no one, and I didn't start no fire neither.
But you had a hand in it, and you wanted to rob them. You could have warned them.
I'm no saint, but surely I don't deserve to hang for that. It was them others.
I don't give a tinker's curse. You were there, you didn't warn anyone, and you helped those murderers, even if it was only for a while. You're going to Rattay with me.
You're condemning me to death. You know that, don't you?
They might be merciful, I doubt it.
Maybe Sir Hanush will have mercy on you. You've had the devil's own luck so far.
Wait, where the hell am I? I'm back in Rattay. I didn't kill him, Mep. He's still alive. Where the hell is my horse? I've lost my horse. My horse is still there. Guaranteed. I'm stuck with Voxer. Not that there's anything wrong with Voxer, but... Well, I'm just gonna go to bed, then I get... Yeah, bedtime. Let's go to bed, and then tomorrow I can take out the miller's niece. Making use of the emote then, kids. As well. You got it. Sorry, Boxer, but I kind of... I miss... I can't even remember the name. What was the name of my horse? It's all gone blank. I actually can't remember. Was it Petals? Oh, I don't know. Just have to call it Kelly. Peanut? No, it wasn't Peanut. Pebbles! That's it. It was Pebbles. Miss Pebbles. Alright, I'll sleep until 8 and then hopefully I can take Teresa out on a date. What is the time? 10 o'clock. It's a shame, I wanted to start streaming an hour earlier, but life got in the way to take some people home. I think the longest I've slept has been about 14 hours. Perks of depression. You never want to get out of bed.
How are you? What? What the hell are you doing?
I'm waiting for your niece to get up. Is she still in bed? Hours sleep. Well, yeah, that's what I get usually. I get less than that on a weekday when I got work. Oh yeah, I'm usually running about 3-4 hours sleep. On the weekend I catch up. Where are you, Teresa? This is telling me you're around the back. Are you cooking? No, you're contemplating life. No, I guess they've been busy, Kevin Kuo.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
That was Ragnar. Yep, Ragnar was on the bus on the highway.
Alright, why not?
Good, then follow me.
What are the rules of blind man's buff? I can't remember. I mean, yeah, it's medieval speak for sexing. I'm so glad she runs faster than me.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Glad I came? Well, I'm...
Nobody will see us here in this barn.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
Is this where she pulls out a knife and she's like, I know what you did in that other town?
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Oh, cheeky boy. But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than a bat.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see. But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here.
Wait, so it's just hide and seek? I've got to use stealth? We're screwed.
Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide.
I am going to unequip my armor, actually, because it's quite noisy. Oh. Actually, I'll wear some clothes. I can't be naked, right? Can I move around?
Was that you?
Am I winning?
Just you wait. I'll find you.
You said not to leave the barn. Oh wait, she doesn't know where she stood.
Here?
I don't know, I feel like I should let her win though. Should I be a gentleman? We're dancing on the same spot, love.
Ha! Got you.
No, you haven't. Don't get caught. Oh, I had to win.
You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you? Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked.
Okay, we can collect laundry. Let me get clothes on. I think I was meant to let her win. It's okay, I'm behind you. Well, I could either win or let her win.
No, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it reek of smoke. Help me bring it to the hay.
Oh, this is all your laundry? Why is your laundry all over the place like this? Alright, Waffles, we'll see you in a bit. Enjoy your drive home.
Watch where you're going. What is it?
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Yeah, don't ruin the moment, Henry. You're about to have a roll in the hay, quite literally. It's okay, I got my mature flag on. I think. I hope. You did say there would be an 18+ scene in the barn. Yeah, I hope the mature flag is on. It was on once. Ah, she's done a runner. Wait, what's that buff? Oh, okay. Christmas +2. Go to Teresa. Where is she? Oh, it's... Oh, it's... Wait, quest completed? Aw, no more dates? That's it? Hi. Oh, so now we're just back to I want to ask about Scarlet.
I'd like to know... That's all.
That's it. Back to just... That's it. That's... Okay. Well, then I guess I'm off to... Hey Zach boy, welcome. How's it going? Thumbnail? What thumbnail? Did I have barn incident? Twitch. Ooh, Wayfarer. What's going on here?
And it's safe as houses.
What's safe as houses? I'm intrigued.
What is it?
It's just that you seem to me like a man who doesn't frighten easily. And I'm looking for someone like that. It's like this. I know of the whereabouts of some treasure. Well, treasure is a lofty word. Simply hidden valuables. And this information I can share with you for a certain price.
Sounds a little fishy to me. How do you know about it?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. My sister married a fellow from Colin, and he was a knacker, so there was hell to pay. Anyway, this fellow's sister... No, wait. That's not it. He was from Cuttenberg, not Colin. And he wasn't a knacker, but a bathhouse attendant.
All right, all right. I don't need to hear your family's entire history. I don't get it. Why don't you just get the treasure for yourself?
That's easy to say. Only it's sure to be buried in some remote place. And the whole countryside is crawling with bandits and all sorts of vermin. I'd rather sell it to you for a few groschen than risk my neck.
That's a rather wild story. But worth a try.
Excellent. Here, take this.
Bye-bye.
And
Why not?
I wish you good fortune in your search.
Why not? Come on, horse. We're off to... trying to think, what's the closest place there? Oh, I'll go to Ledechko. Fast travel there and then go get my other horse. Oh, is there if there's a way to sell the horses? Or if I just buy a new horse and then make sure it's better than Boxer and Pebbles. Alright, hopefully this way gets... Actually, I'll go this way. Doesn't look too steep this way up, does it? I might go inside the mine as well. Oh, hello. Oh, a woodland garden. Might be some flowers, plants. Plants and flowers saying it at once doesn't come out right. Comfrey. Ooh. I still want to get some belladonna. Nothing. Oh. Should also get better at alchemy as well, actually. There's a auto brew button. You were asking about that the other day, Map. There is a button, so when you get high enough in alchemy, you can like auto brew all the potions you know to save time, which is kind of cool. My horse is gone. I'll be so gutted. Then it will solve the dilemma of having one horse. Nope. Still there. Am I an alchemist? I've kind of dabbled a little bit. I haven't leveled it up that much. I've basically made my own Savior Schnapp potions. So now I'm back here. I want to go inside properly. So there's a bed. Ooh, apples. Of course, it's stealing. Another bed. Ah, there's daggers there. I'll take that. Well, boring. But at least I got my horse back. That's the important thing, right? Come on, Pebbles. We're off on a merry journey to... where to go? Alright, we'll fast travel here and I'll ride up to the windmill. Am I into board games? I've played a few, not many, but they are fun, especially with friends. I've also got Tabletop Sim, which I haven't really played much. Actually, I haven't played any. I kind of loaded it up in VR and was having issues with my VR, so I kind of bother with it. Right, so take the left on the fork. Why'd you ask? Ah! Cows are just spawning in. It's an invasion. This is some sort of farm. Thought I'd ride through it just in case it unlocks like a map marker or something, but I don't think it did. feel like I should take a right here. Looks like I could take a left and unlock more of the map. The building's there in a way, so I can get there either way. I see the windmill. I'm looking for little Timmy. Oh. That's... Oh dear. I'm getting the feeling that this place has already been sacked and raided and murdered. Alright, I guess we'll come back to that. Oh, it doesn't look like anyone's been murdered yet. I'm looking for a person. Is there anyone around? Thought I saw someone. Sir, I need your assistance for one moment.
Good day to you.
Do you know Timmy? He's a big man and...
A complete numbskull? Aye. He works here. Or he used to. I'm not sure. He vanished a few days ago. Far as I know, no one's seen him since. But try asking his sister, Mirka. She works here too.
Thank you. Where's Mirka? She's in the house. Wait there, Pebbles. I'll be back. Do you mind if I eat your food? Thank you.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
All the others know him, so how come you don't?
All right, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
You lead the way. You need, like, hurry up. This is a matter of life and death. You just... Rude. Pebbles is coming. He's my guard horse. I totally just Americaned that. Ooh, thistle. Dandelions.
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is, and I'll take care of him.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
Oh, shit. There's 4 of them and 1 of me.
get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
And who are you looking for?
A great big ox by the name of Timmy.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about him.
That's a shame, a crying shame. I take good care of people who help me. Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
I hear he's hiding in Rattay.
Oh, yeah? Where in Rattay?
He's at the butcher's. They're his kin.
Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on you. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over. Or we'll find you. Come on, boys!
Am I OP enough to kill those bad guys? Yeah, when there's only one of them.
Do you have to keep buzzing around like a shit fly?
I think he's just going to follow me. I don't have a weapon equipped. Why don't I have a weapon equipped? Sorry, mate. But you kind of deserve that. And welcome back, wolves. I'll also take my arrow back. So I protected Timmy. They're off to Rattay, where they'll hopefully get arrested. And I'm off to go get Timmy's other bandits. This is going quite well. Hey Cucumber Moped, how's it going? Take a sword? Nah, I'm alright. Got a long road ahead of us. Ooh, am I still going the right way? Ooh, nice little towns ahead. I'll keep going this way then. I'll get another fast travel point. Ah, no ahead. Fast travel point. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep, definitely not going that way. Excuse me, coming through. You're fine, good to hear it. Hoping the bandits don't figure out where I'm going. It's obviously there. How do I get there? via the road. Ah, there we go. Hello. Just gonna park the horse. Timmy, been looking everywhere for you.
Hey, Timmy. How are you today?
I'm all right. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh? Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
I saw what you did at Neuhof.
What are you talking about? You weren't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Riki. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse huns. And I want to find it. I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them. Pretending to not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
Listen here,
Oh
Blockhead.
shit, wrong button.
I don't have all day for this. Tell
One
me
of
what I
these
want
for
to know
Christmas.
so I don't have to hurt you.
Ah, you want to fight, do you? Oh, all right. If you like. You look like you might last a minute or two.
Shit. Oh well.
Not a good move.
Bugger!
And he just went like...
All right, you win. Stop it. It isn't fair.
So are you going to tell me where I can find that camp?
Yeah, I'll tell you. But aside of Jesus, what got into you?
I'm a bit...
That's a load of horse shit. Hinek told me you were there, and that Pius warned you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
Well, once I was there with them, yeah. Only, I was pretty drunk, so I'm not too sure.
Try to remember.
It was in the woods. In some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church! There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now it's all clear to me. Do you remember which way you went?
It was straight north from Talmberg. When you go uphill from the castle, there's a path there round some barns, I think. It leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house. Can't miss it. Looks like a house, only abandoned. Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this clearing with a big beech tree. Or was it an oak? You go left there again. There's this narrow path and you go straight along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep to the left until you come to a crossroads by this big flat rock. You keep straight on there. After a while, you'll see a bridge. And it's right there. Easy as you please.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
But you won't tell nobody about Neuhoff, right? You promised. Oh no, bugger. I meant to make you promise, but I forgot.
Yeah.
You took part in that massacre, Timmy. People got killed and the farm was burned down. You can't expect to get away with it just like that. Come with me to Rattay. They'll know what to do with you there.
No. I won't go anywhere with you. They'd hang me.
What do you expect? That you can join a gang of robbers to go thieving, murdering and burning and nothing will happen to you? Come with me, and at least you'll die like an honest Christian.
Never. You might as well kill me here and now.
Well, the Lord sees you, so who am I to judge you? Your sins will come back to haunt you yet.
And yeah, he was drunk. But he remembers all this. I can't even bloody direct someone out of a paper bag sober. Wait, so Radzig's there? How is he there? Is he following me? Oh wait, he told me to meet him there, didn't he? To me, it sounds like the, Wait, what? Oh, I didn't say Rovna, did he? I reckon he was like Scarlet's. The bandits are held up in Scarlet's. That would be quite a thing, wouldn't it? Holy War Party, Batman. Can you teach me archery?
Good health to you.
And you.
Is there someone here who can compete with me in archery?
Of course. What do you think this range is for? First, I'll explain the rules to you. You shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point, the white ring 2, and the bullseye 3. Whoever finishes shooting first gets 3 extra points. The round ends when everyone has finished shooting, and whoever has the most points wins. It's the custom to wager on it. To make it more interesting, see? The better the archers you shoot against, the higher the stakes.
All right, that seems straightforward.
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway, and never aim or shoot at anything but the target. Otherwise, you're out. Got it?
Got it.
How good are you with the bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of practice. Beginners shoot 7 arrows around. Splendid! Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Right, archers, let's begin.
Oh bollocks. Wait, which... I'm gonna lose. Am I shooting at the right one? There's no one to the right of me, so maybe I've got to shoot this one. I think I'm shooting the wrong one. Yeah, I was. Oh, there goes my groschen.
Contest over, archers.
Whoops. Can we do that one again?
Is there someone here who...
Sure.
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. Meanwhile...
I got 3 points for finishing first. Yay.
Right, archers, let's begin.
Bollocks. Oh well. Do I win? It's a draw. Vincent's not even shooting. Vincent, man, what the fluff? He's bugged.
Is there someone here?
Of course.
He's bugged.
I told you, you're not allowed to leave. You're disqualified.
I'm disqualified? He didn't even shoot! Oh, man.
Hey!
Fucking Vincent. Wait, was that a nettle? I'll have the nettles. Wake up. Or I piss on you.
Greetings. What business have you?
I'm joking. I've been to shits and the parish priest there is odd.
About that encampment, sir.
What is it, lad?
I found out about the camp from another of the bandits who deserted. He's called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brain. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Talmberg.
Good work, lad. Have you been to check it out? Do you know how many of them there are?
I don't know much apart from where it is.
We really need to find out more. Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be invaluable. But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear. You'll be our eyes and ears, lad. Our success will depend on what you find out. Go, and get back here as soon as you can. Meanwhile, I'll muster my men.
I'll find out what I can and be right back.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
I went to Ujit, where they told me I could find Lubosh, only someone had murdered him. It seems they're trying to cover their tracks and get rid of witnesses.
Indeed. The whole affair's becoming ever more suspicious. Have you any further clues?
I found out about another one of them, a crony of Limpy Lubosh's. They call him Riki, and he comes from Nadechko.
You're doing a good job, but you need to be careful. Have you found this Riki fellow?
I'm afraid my news isn't good, sir.
I might have expected as much. Tell me the worst.
This Riki fellow was hiding out in the woods, and his former accomplices really did want to kill him, because he, Limpy Lubosh and others deserted them in Neuhof. It seems they wanted no part in the killing. Anyway, Riki told me they were hired by a bandit they call Runt. He's the one who stole your sword. Those murdering whoresons weren't after loot. They just wanted to do damage. And the worst thing is, they have an encampment in the area, and they're getting ready to make more trouble.
Sakra. Anything else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Should I say about the odd priest, or should I just, like, leave it at that? I feel like the priest kind of... I don't know, he's odd, but I think deep down he's a decent bloke. I think he is a decent bloke. So I think I might just... Yeah, I think I'll just leave it. There's no point in telling him. Right, Pebbles. You know.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Well, I think there is a good time to save it and quit. Right, now then, I will be back with, well, on Tuesday we're doing a movie night, so to speak. On Tuesday we will be watching episode 1, season 4 of I, Zombie. Time hasn't yet been decided. I think we decided at 9 PM start. I will confirm that. If you are interested in watching and you got the rank of Moose Bull or higher, you'll be more than welcome to join us. The details will be on our Discord server. Let's get the link in the chat. But if you're more interested in when I'm next doing Kingdom Come Deliverance, that'll be on Saturday, 7 PM GMT start. But the next actual stream will be Thursday. I'll be streaming Kerbal Space Program. There is my schedule there as well for those of you guys that aren't familiar with it. Now I got a giveaway to end. I'm going to be giving away a game on my available keys list. So let's find out who the winner is. Who is winning? Well, actually, first off, has anyone entered that wants to? Latest subscriber box. Oh, that means I got to get artwork changed and things at Kevin Kuo. I was thinking about it. I might get it added. I think. Is everyone who is a Moose Ball or higher, that is, spent at least 6 hours in chat, entered the giveaway that they want to? I'll give you 30 seconds before I close it. If you do want to enter exclamation mark prize, that is if you've been in the chat for at least 6 hours. It's just my way of thanking everyone that has been supporting the herd for a while now. You've already entered a Kevin Kuo. Your name's there. It's there. So, you know. Price. Oh, that's the price of your trolling. You eat poisonous mushrooms. And support the Horde. Isn't that like a WoW reference in a way? Right, let's find out who the winner is. Oh, Ragnar getting in there with a quick one. Right, there we go. The winner is Kevin Kuo. There you go, Kevin Kuo. If you go to Discord, let me know which game you'd like off there. I'll get you a key whispered through Twitch or even on Discord. I'll get the key for you, but it's under the trading hub, so pick your game. It is rigged indeed. I was choosing all his favourites, but can you really be mad at this face? He's adorable. Right, so as I say, guys, it is time for me to head off. So thank you for your company this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I will be back Tuesday with a movie night, Thursday for a Kerbal stream, and then the next Kingdom Come stream, if you're interested in that, will be Saturday. Guys, thank you very much once again. If I don't see you beforehand, however, do enjoy what is left of this weekend, and have yourselves a fantastic week also. Good night, everybody, take care, and I'll see you all soon.
Yeah.